By the end of this video, you'll understand why money flows effortlessly for some and seems to elude others. More importantly, you'll know how to make it work for you. Let's start by breaking free from the invisible chains that hold you back. Have you ever felt like wealth is something out of reach, reserved for a select few who seem to have unlocked some hidden secret? Maybe you've worked hard, done everything right, and yet financial freedom still seems like a distant dream. The truth is, most people are trapped not by their circumstances, but by the way they think about money. We've been conditioned to believe that success is about luck, privilege, or sheer talent. But what if I told you that the real key to wealth has nothing to do with where you come from or how much you currently have? What if there was a way to shift your mindset, align yourself with the right frequency, and attract the financial success you deserve? This isn't just theory, it's a principle that has transformed the lives of countless people. The only difference between those who thrive and those who struggle isn't intelligence or effort, it's consciousness. From the moment we are born, we are shaped by the world around us, by parents, teachers, society, and the endless stream of messages telling us what is possible and what is not. Many of us have been programmed with limiting beliefs about money. Money is hard to come by. Wealth is for the lucky or privileged. Wanting more is greedy. These ideas take root deep in our subconscious, silently dictating our financial reality. None of these beliefs are inherently real. They are simply stories passed down from generation to generation, keeping people trapped in cycles of scarcity and struggle. The question is, will you continue to live by them? Think about it. Have you ever felt like there was an invisible barrier preventing you from earning more, achieving more, or creating a life of abundance? That's not reality, that's conditioning. The good news, it can be rewritten. Every great success story begins with a moment of challenge, when someone decides they will no longer accept the limitations placed upon them. Right now, that choice is before you. You can continue to believe in scarcity, or you can embrace the truth. Wealth is not a privilege, it is a frequency. The moment you change your belief system, you step into a new reality. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. It's time to tune into the frequency of money and understand how it can change everything. Imagine for a moment that money is not just paper, numbers, or a means of survival. Imagine it as energy flowing, vibrating, responding to the signals you send it. This isn't just philosophy, it's how the universe operates. Everything around you, including money, moves according to frequency and vibration. But this is where most people go wrong. They focus on lack. They worry about bills, stress about debt, and obsess about not having enough. And because the universe reflects what we focus on, they unconsciously tune into scarcity. Now, think about those who seem to attract money effortlessly. It's not just luck. They've tuned into abundance. They see wealth as limitless, as something natural and ever-present. They expect success, and the universe delivers. This is the frequency of money. Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, described how wealth, once aligned, comes fast and furious, as if it had been waiting all along. But the key is alignment, changing your perception, your internal state, your expectations. When you truly believe that wealth is your birthright, you will begin to attract it in ways you never imagined. Change starts from within. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking differently. It's about breaking free from the survival mindset and stepping into the energy of prosperity. So how do you practically align with this frequency? It starts with understanding how wealth is created. There are 3 distinct financial strategies, but only one leads to true freedom. Let's explore them now. Most people spend their entire lives trapped in a system they've never questioned, a system designed to keep them working hard enough to survive, but never hard enough to break free. If you're not where you want to be financially, it's not because you're not trying. It's because you've been playing by the wrong rules. There are 3 main strategies people use to make money. The first, M1, trading time for money, is the most common and the most limiting. This is the traditional path: a job, a paycheck, and the constant struggle to make ends meet. No matter how skilled you are, you only have so many hours in a day. If you rely solely on this method, you'll always be limited by time. The second, M2, investing money to make money, is better, but it's not an option for most. It requires capital money you may not have yet, and it carries risks that many aren't prepared to take. Then there's M3, multiplying income streams. This is the secret of the world's richest 1%. They don't just work for money, they create systems that make money for them. They understand that wealth isn't about effort, it's about leverage. So ask yourself, what strategy have you been following? More importantly, are you ready to change? Because the moment you start thinking like the top 1%, everything changes. The first step, take control. No more waiting for permission. No more playing by the old rules. It's time to rewrite your financial story, starting now. Most people don't realize it, but every day they are making a choice to stay where they are financially. They may not see it that way, but by staying in the same patterns, following the same habits, and believing in the same limitations, they are unconsciously choosing stagnation. Your financial future is not determined by your past. It is determined by what you decide now. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you really believe they were lucky? No. At some point, they made a conscious decision to take control, to stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. They refused to let fear dictate their future. You have that same power. Right now, in this very moment, you have the ability to decide. Will you continue to let life happen to you, or will you take control and shape your financial destiny? This is where real transformation begins, not with more effort, not with working harder, but with a shift in consciousness. When you understand that wealth is a choice, you start seeing opportunities you never noticed before. You stop asking for permission and start acting with intention. And that brings us to the next crucial step, vision. Because before you can change your financial reality, you must first see it in your mind. Let's talk about the power of vision and how it can unlock the future you deserve. Everything you see around you, every skyscraper, every innovation, every fortune ever built existed first in someone's mind before it became reality. Vision is the seed from which success grows. Without it, you're simply wandering through life, hoping something will change. But hope isn't a strategy, clarity is. Highly successful people don't just react to life. They create it. They see their future before it arrives. They visualize their success so vividly that it feels real long before it happens. And as a result, the universe responds. Think about it, how can you achieve something you can't even see? Most people never become wealthy simply because they've never truly imagined themselves as wealthy. They may want more money, but deep down, they still see themselves as struggling, limited, or unworthy. That vision, whether they realize it or not, is what keeps them stuck. So here's the challenge. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal financial life, not just numbers in a bank account, but the feeling of abundance, the freedom, the confidence, the ease. See it, feel it, own it, because the more you imprint this vision onto your subconscious, the more your actions will start aligning with it. This isn't just positive thinking, it's science. Your brain works like a magnet, drawing in experiences that match your dominant thoughts. Change your vision, and you change your reality. Now that you can see your financial freedom, the next step is just as powerful, becoming that person before the money arrives. Let's explore how to step into that identity right now. Here's a secret most people never realize. Success doesn't come first, identity comes. You don't wait until you get rich to act like a rich person. You become rich because you start thinking, making decisions, and behaving like someone who already has financial freedom. Think about it, if someone handed you $1 million today, but you still had a scarcity mindset, what would happen? You'd probably lose it. That's why lottery winners often go broke within a few years. They never became the kind of person who knows how to manage, grow, and multiply wealth. So how do you step into this new identity? Start with your habits and decisions. How does a rich person think? How do they spend their time? What kinds of conversations do they have? What do they believe about money? Start embodying these qualities today. Double quotes. It's not about spending recklessly or pretending to be rich, it's about training your mind to operate on a different level. It's about making bold, intentional choices instead of fear-based decisions. It's about trusting yourself, investing in your growth, and seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You're no longer waiting for success, you're stepping into it. And with that shift, something amazing happens. The world starts responding differently to you. Opportunities appear, the right connections form. Money starts flowing, but with every transformation comes resistance, fear, doubt, uncertainty. Let's talk about how to overcome these internal barriers and move forward with unshakable confidence. Fear is the silent killer of dreams. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, that success is for other people. It convinces you to play small, to play it safe, to avoid risks. Every person who has ever created wealth has experienced fear. They just didn't let it control them. Doubt and fear will never completely go away, but they don't have to. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of fear, it's the response to it. Do they let fear stop them, or do they move forward anyway? Every time you overcome fear, you rewire your brain for confidence. The first time you take a financial risk, invest in yourself, or step into an opportunity, fear screams at you. But when you do it anyway, you prove to yourself that you can do it. And with every step forward, fear loses its grip. So the question is, will you let fear dictate your future, or will you decide that your dreams are worth more? Wealth is not random. It follows precise, immutable laws. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract money while others struggle, it all comes down to three simple factors: the laws of compensation. These laws state that your income will always be directly proportional to, point 1, the need for what you do. The greater the demand for your skills or business, the greater your earning potential. 2, your ability to do it. The more skilled, knowledgeable, and valuable you become, the more people will pay you. 3, the difficulty of replacing you. If what you do is rare, specialized, or uniquely yours, your value skyrockets. Master these three principles, and money will never be a problem. Ignore them, and no amount of effort will change your financial situation. If you rely on just one source of income, you're putting your entire financial future at risk. The wealthy understand a simple truth: money should never flow from just one place. Think about it: if your job disappeared tomorrow, how long would you survive? Most people are one paycheck away from disaster because they've never been taught how to create financial security. But true wealth doesn't come from one paycheck. It comes from multiple income streams working for you, even when you're sleeping. Double quotes. The most successful people in the world don't trade time for money, they create systems that consistently generate money. That could mean investments, businesses, digital assets, royalties, or passive income streams. It's about leverage. Instead of working harder, you make your money work for you. The best part, you don't need millions to get started. You need a strategy and the willingness to take action. Once you set up even one additional income stream, everything changes. You go from financial survival to financial empowerment. But income alone isn't enough. You need the right mindset to sustain it. Everything you've learned so far leads to one undeniable truth: you are in control, not the economy. Not your employer, not luck or chance. Your financial future is, and always has been, in your hands. Most people never achieve true wealth because they wait. They wait for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right circumstances. But waiting is an illusion because there is no perfect moment. There is only now. The moment you decide to step into your power, everything changes. You start making different choices. You surround yourself with people who lift you up. You stop playing small and start thinking like the person you were always destined to be. COME. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom. The freedom to live on your own terms, to wake up excited about life, to make an impact. And that freedom isn't given, it's created. So ask yourself, are you ready to step into your wealth? Are you ready to claim the life that is waiting for you? Because the decision is not tomorrow, it is not someday. It is now.